It's now time for Around Town on KWN Community TV Channel 7. The views and opinions on tonight's program are not necessarily those of the staff nor the management of KWN TV 7 and Dade County Broadcasting Incorporated. Now, let's go Around Town on KWN TV 7.
Hey, hey, hey. We made it back another week.
And we are here with Charlie Flatt, and he's got something good to tell us. It looks like he's got an award. Can I hold it up?
Yes, ma'am.
Looking good there. And we've got some of his fellow partners, but Charlie's got to go pick up his grandson from school because they let school out early on account of the weather. So
Now, is that the little soccer guy that we took pictures
He's a soccer
of?
player. He is. He's a beast.
how old is he?
He's pushing 8 now.
Well, my granddaughter is 8, lives in Chattanooga, and she had her first soccer game at the Y Saturday. It was so much fun. I've never been involved in soccer.
That's what I grew up playing.
Oh, okay. Well, see, mine was always, my son played ball. My daughter played softball a little, but I knew nothing about soccer, but I enjoyed it. I loved
My
it.
son
It was
played.
Good sport.
fun
Good sport.
watching her. All right. Well, so what's going on, Charlie? Tell us about what you've done here.
We were nominated for Call of the Month or Call of the Year for Region 1 EMS. Happened to be a call that was local here in Cloudland Canyon State Park. Came in as a unresponsive possible full arrest, and when we got there, it turned out to be a true full arrest.
Full arrest is.
Heart attack?
Heart attack.
Oh, okay.
100% unresponsive, not breathing, no heartbeat, none of that. But it just so happened to be, if you can call it perfect, it happened to be perfect. It was a witnessed arrest. Family started CPR. Shortly after the family started CPR, then we had trained young students that are from the local area here, Dade County High School, that my partner happened to teach. They showed up on the scene. They initiated further CPR. Then we had our local amazing first responders showed up, initiated more care, and with the help of an AED, was able to have a shockable rhythm. Had a good
awesome.
rhythm back, and then we showed up on the scene and utilized the cardiac drugs, and then it turned into a 2-hour transfer to the bottom of Cloudland Canyon.
But
Oh,
he
my
survived.
gosh.
He survived,
That's
and I've
awesome.
been doing this a long time, and I can count on maybe 2 hands how many people, once you start it, that walk away from the hospital. So it was pretty impressive.
That is impressive.
That is great. And right here in Dade County. Finally,
Right
some
here.
good news right here in Dade County.
How long you been doing this?
September will be 25 years.
Oh, wow.
So
That is a long time.
too long.
It's kind of like school teachers, doctors, nurses, whatever. You got to love it to do this.
It's a great
Yeah.
job. It's a rewarding job. So I can't think of doing anything else really.
You have any one call that stands out in your mind, one that you just never will forget?
I carry about 15 in my brain,
Yeah.
mostly children that
Yeah.
I carry them,
Yeah.
and that's all you can do.
That would be I'm sure some heartbreaking part of your job is with children, and then probably some of your best things with your job has happened with children.
Yeah.
So, that would be the double-edged sword there. We've had
Or
kids
a
that had
relative,
problems.
I would say, if you get to a call.
Well,
can you respond if it's family? Does it? Or do they
We
send someone else?
respond, but our agency is pretty awesome about, making sure that we're taking away from that
Right.
scene. So it's tough.
Yeah,
The hard part is working here in Dade County. where I'm
yeah,
from.
because you know
I
everybody.
know everybody. My wife was a school teacher. My kids go to school here,
Right.
or did go, You know, so.
And now your
it's hard.
grandkids are in school here? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's the thing about a small county like this. You know everybody. Mm-hmm. And that would have to make it tough in that in your particular field.
So this was Call of the Year. How many calls, do you know how many calls there were last year
Oh, wow.
or for the year?
Got to count?
See, that's a good question. You should have been ready.
In Dade County or
A bunch.
Well,
thousands and thousands?
yeah.
Many thousands.
And the thing about it is, which I'm going to be nasty now probably, but you have to respond.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally know a family, they call the ambulance every time the wind blows the wrong way.
Do I know who you're talking about?
I don't know if you do or not, but I mean, it is so, it's not funny. I'm going to say.
Mike knows who I think I'm talking about.
I'm not going to say it's funny, but it's like they call an ambulance if they cough. And so, and those kind of calls, I know you have to go on them because that's going to be that one time you cannot go. But it's kind of like, man, we could have been useful somewhere else. But I understand. My problem with calling an ambulance is my insurance don't pay all that bill. And I'm going to try not to call you unless I have to. But now if I have to, I'm going to be calling you.
The insurance questions are above my pay grade.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
So,
Yeah, that's what
Got
I
no
did for
answer
20
for that.
years.
It's somebody else that has to deal with that problem, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know you guys do great work. I know people that you have picked up on the side of the roads from car wrecks. I know homes you've went in. And I've never heard anybody complain that Puckett's didn't do a great job.
it's a good company to work for.
Yeah. Now, y'all been here. I know that we had somebody else at one time, and then
When I started, it was Hutchinson Medical Center. Went from Dade County EMS to Hutchinson Medical Center, or Tri-County EMS to Hutchinson. Then we had Lifeguard for a 2-year stint, 3-year stint, and Puckett's been here now just over 6 years.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I knew it went through a couple of changes, and y'all had been here. But like I said, I have never heard anybody say one bad word about y'all.
So you've
Good
been
company.
with Dade County the whole time, your whole.
Started in Ringgold, and then shortly thereafter, I think it was 95. So I've been stationed at Dade County since 95.
Wow, that's awesome.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Home sweet home.
Well, I know you got to go get your grandson. We can go ahead and take a quick break, but thank you so much. I mean, for everything that y'all do, that is
Thank y'all.
awesome.
Yeah, hey, we appreciate you. Unless you've been sitting there and needed one of you guys to show up, nobody knows how good it feels to know when you see those lights coming down the road. Here
they're
comes
on-
help.
yep.
Oh, well,
Yep.
thank y'all very
We
much.
appreciate it.
We have some more from Puckett coming up after the break, and Zach Dipmar from Mountain Valley Cleaners.
All right.
When you or a loved one is facing a life-limiting illness, hospice care may be the answer. At Tapestry Hospice, the patient is the focus of our care. We're here to serve you and facilitate your wishes. Tapestry caregivers are concerned with managing your pain, keeping you in touch with your physician, and helping you make plans for the future. Hospice is life-affirming, and Tapestry Hospice can help you deal with all aspects of life, mind, body, and soul. Call Tapestry Hospice for more information. 706-383-8812. That's 706-383-8812. Tapestry Hospice. Redefining hope.
Rising Fawn Hardware is your place for all your gardening needs. Seeds, onion sets, cabbage, strawberry plants, and more. A complete line of home hardware items, too. Everything for the house, including plumbing, hardware, and metal roofs. Plus, Rising Fawn Hardware has everything you need for your livestock, including name brands like Nutria, Tucker, and Faithway. Always with a hometown atmosphere, it's Rising Fawn Hardware. 4300 Highway 11 South in Rising Fawn. Open 8 in the morning till 6 at night, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and 8 to noon on Wednesday. Even open on Saturday from 8 until 4. Rising Fawn Hardware.
The Moore family name has built a legacy of trust, compassion, and peace of mind by standing with families during time of loss. Now in our 70th year, the Moore family commitment grows even stronger, from affordable traditional services to cremation. Our experienced staff stands ready to follow through on you and your family's wishes. Since 1945, the Moore family of funeral homes, North Sand Mountain and Trenton, always dedicated to those we serve.
Looking for a great way to change your look? You'll find the friendly professionals at A Classy Cut Salon ready to care for you. A Classy Cut Salon is in the Grove Shopping Center next to the Dollar General. We serve men and women of all ages at A Classy Cut Salon. Call 657-5607. That's 657-5607 for an appointment, or just walk right in for your next classy cut from A Classy Cut Salon in the Grove Shopping Center, Highway 11 North in Trenton.
A small bank with big service. Citizens Bank and Trust, offering a wide range of services, including online banking. Pay your bills, manage your account anytime, 24 hours a day. Your account balance is only a phone call away as well at 657-1234. Or visit our convenient locations. Lookout Mountain, Georgia, Higdon, Alabama, or our main branch on Highway 11 in Trenton. Citizens Bank and Trust, 657-5678. A community bank that believes in the community. Citizens Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, Charlie had to leave us. He had to go pick up his grandson. So we got Will Pitt and Dennis Kelly here, and they're going to finish up talking a little bit about what y'all did. Now, my first question is going to be, did y'all want to do this when you was kids? Did you get up one day and say, I want to be I call them ambulance driver, EMS person? Or did you kind of work into it?
You kind of work into it. Who doesn't want to be involved with a fire department or a policeman and growing up in elementary school? It's what you're driven to do as you follow through with your education.
Really? Well, Dennis, you've got enough kids. You've probably you didn't have any other choice. It saved money.
Oh yeah, a few Band-Aids at home here and there, and sit down and you'll get over it.
You're right.
No, it's one of those things. It's where you follow along people that have been in the business in the past.
Right.
And when the bug bites, it bites. And you stay with it, and it's whatever passion you make it to be.
Now, you've been there a while. How long have you been doing it?
I've been doing this right at 26 years.
Yeah, I knew. Now, Will, what's your story?
I stumbled into it, actually. I was going to school. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to be when I grew up, and stumbled across a flyer for an EMT class that they were having. I didn't have anything else going on during the nights that the class was going, and so decided to go to that. And next thing I know, it's a couple decades later, and that's what I've been doing.
You are.
That's what I've been doing since then.
Now, I know Dennis lives local here. Do you live?
I actually live in Walker.
Oh, do you?
But I'm the director for Tennessee and North Georgia for Puckett, and so I'm just excited to see some of our local folks recognized for the amazing work that they do here.
Oh, yeah, and like I was saying, it is amazing work that they do.
It absolutely.
And I've never heard any bad complaints about, and I know people that have definitely called the ambulance, and those that really needed it call them, and they was like they're always nice, they're always, concerned. So that speaks volumes that
we always strive to do our very best.
Right,
right. That's certainly our goal.
Well, now, how did you go about getting this award? What?
So it's nominated. Individuals can nominate. Agencies can nominate. This was submitted to the Georgia Region 1 EMS Award. So Region 1 is 16 counties in Northwest Georgia. So it's a huge area. And you think about all of the 911 calls that are answered in that 16 county area. That is hundreds of thousands of calls over the course of a year, and this was selected as the best medical call. So just sort of based on the information from the call, we wrote up an awards nomination, submitted it to the region, and they have a panel of judges who go through all of the nominations for these different awards and make a decision, and they chose this one for many reasons. It's such an amazing story, but it not just the sort of the sequence of steps that they went through for this person to be able to survive, but it's important too because it highlights all of the things that came before anybody ever called 911 that created that situation where this person was able to live.
How old of a person was it? Was it an older person, or?
He was in his late 50s.
Yep.
That's not old, folks.
Not very old. Absolutely not.
No, trust me, that's not old. And how thankful was he and his family? I can't imagine being in that. But see, I know that Charlie said that someone had already started some CPR or chest, something, whatever, say, I would have been right. I would have just been jumping up and down screaming, oh my God, what do we do? And I would have had no control whatsoever.
Well, and that's one of the things I think that's so important to take home from this, and it's just perfect that Dennis was among the crew that ended up responding to this call, because for years he's been involved in teaching CPR to our students here in Dade County. Was actually instrumental in the passing of a law that now requires all high school students in Georgia to get CPR training. So that's such a huge thing. But yeah, these were students that were trained by Dennis as part of that program, and so I think most of the folks in the general public wouldn't really know what to do in that situation besides just call for help and wait. And so the fact that all of these kids in this area are receiving this training is just a testament to this event is a testament to how important that is. Because if not for that knowledge, then this very well may have had a much different outcome.
Right.
And I'll tell you that.
Recently had a kid that did a helmet maneuver on his dad.
Correct.
That was another.
We talked about it, but that was recent.
That was another student from this same program. So that's 2 lives in a matter of a year that were saved by the knowledge that was gained in these programs. So the importance of that kind of training just can't be understated.
Well, now, Dennis, do you go to the high school and teach that? Where do you do that?
We do that at the high school. We typically take the freshman class because they are required to attend PE, and that's the hour that we take. And we stay there for a week, potentially 6 days because of the new scheduling. And we take them through that one period, and we do every program. It's beyond what's required by the state.
Right.
It's the offered opportunity to certify as an individual, because it shows them the responsibility as well as puts them in the public gainfully employed. I mean, that's an asset to a business.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's also an asset if these girls or boys, whoever choose to do babysitting, they want to know that their family is going to be taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah, that would look good on the resume, especially like you said, babysitting.
We're a small community. We don't have a full-time fire department.
Right.
We aren't guaranteed to get somebody in the area, and they are educated to the fact of time is muscle. And from the valley here to a mountain, we can be anywhere to a 20, 30-minute ride.
Exactly.
And after 10 minutes, it's almost seems to be a futile situation. And if we can get somebody to start something, then that 10 minutes becomes null and void.
Exactly. And that 10 minutes can be the lifesaver.
Absolutely. Because it wasn't just 10 minutes to walk down to the canyon to where this gentleman was. He was down by the second falls.
Oh, really?
So
did y'all come down the mountain or go?
Well, we entered from the top and we left out the bottom.
Yeah.
Because you really don't know exactly where they are when they call.
Yeah.
They can give you locations, and with the knowledge of where things are, you figure out where they're at. But it's a whole lot easier coming down and going back up those steps.
Tell me about it. I park at Cloudland Canyon Estates and walk up that mountain quite often. And my husband's all the time like, you don't take the telephone, which I usually don't take my phone because I didn't know you had any service in there, in that mountain. And he's like, what if you get snake bit? What if this happens? What if that happens? And, I'm just like, I'll be okay, but I might start taking that phone with me.
Probably a good idea.
Not a bad idea.
And because I tell you what I did do one time, I was walking, and I usually walk by myself, and I was looking down, and there was a snake, and it was a copperhead. It was a rattlesnake because it had the rattler things on it. It was about this long, and it was just laid out across that trail where I walk. And I just happened to look down, and I saw the movement, barely movement. I had my foot up 2 steps. Now, would the snake have bit me? I don't know. But
Probably don't want to find out.
No,
I'm not going to get
it
that
was one of
chance.
those days that it was about 90. I was sweating and climbing, walking up that trail, you're going to be, your heart's pumping. And my husband liked to die. He's like, no, you cannot go back over there until the snakes are gone in, because there's a lot of snakes over there. But I didn't have my phone, so I seriously got to thinking, man, I couldn't have called 911. I would have just been there at the mercy. So, yeah, that going up those steps, and it is easier to.
Yeah, it's easier coming down than going back up, especially carrying an individual and equipment.
Yeah. plus all y'all have to take with you for the life saving.
Well, that, and we've come to gather some equipment to help us bring them out more. We have a cart that fits on that trail that you're speaking of
Right.
that we can go up, and it helps bringing them out. Carrying an individual, it's hard to do a lot of the interventions we need to do when we're riding or sitting still.
Right.
So time saved
Yeah,
coming out
yeah.
on wheels versus sitting there having to stop and do
Exactly.
interventions instead of
Exactly.
you can do it in the cart.
And the thing about that, that's such a popular spot to walk. Tourists come just
Absolutely.
go up and down that.
And this gentleman was from Stone Mountain area, so
Was
he
he?
was not a local individual, so he was a visitor.
Yeah, yeah. And there's a lot of tourists that do that. And there's a lot of locals that walk up and down that mountain every day. So, yeah, that is a popular spot. That, good for y'all.
Well, and we followed up. We had good firsthand CPR from the lay public. Then we had our New Salem Fire Department. There's a third party with Puckett. That's Kyle Gross. He was an individual instrumental that responded with New Salem and provided some advanced care before we got there. So it was all truly teamwork. Everybody involved pitched in.
Yeah, usually it's always teamwork that makes that. If it happens and happens good, it's teamwork. And it's great when you got a great team of guys to work with, for sure.
Absolutely.
Now I don't know anything about how are the ambulances? Is everything on the ambulance, or is y'all's job county paid, government? I mean, how?
So it's done a lot of different ways. The way that Dade County operates, the county operates one ambulance through Dade EMS that Puckett provides the staffing for. And then they also contract with Puckett to have an additional ambulance that's there as well. So a lot of different places do it in different ways. but
ways.
Here it's contracted with us to provide the service, and that in the long run ends up reducing the cost a lot for the county, just because we can take advantage of all of the assets that we have in this region, because we provide 911 for several of the counties
Right.
around here.
Right.
And so that size lets us support. There are and Dennis can probably tell you better than most, there are times when you could have 10 ambulances parked in Dade County, and that's not enough.
Enough,
There are
exactly.
these surges and ebbs
Exactly.
and flows. And so having a regional operation lets us provide better coverage in those events, because if Dade is having a particular busy day, we can pull resources from elsewhere in the
different
coverage
ones.
area and have them come in to make sure that we're providing the best service that we can
Right.
for the citizens
Yeah,
here.
because we've got two mountains, and going up and down those mountains
They do.
can be
It can be.
rough,
Absolutely.
especially if it's foggy.
That and weather, any weather.
Yeah. And then if it comes, inch of snow here, we're all in the ditch. We don't travel well in bad roads, for sure. Well, we appreciate you guys coming on, Dennis. Of course, I think I had read about that in the paper, actually, but we can't say enough how proud we are and thankful for what y'all do here.
And the efforts
Absolutely.
will continue, because the more we get it out there, the more it's going to be beneficial to
Oh, absolutely. And the more things you get, like you was talking about, things that you've got to help on that trail over there, the more things you get updated and that can save lives. Because you go by where an ambulance is, or fire truck or something, of course you think, well, I hope everybody's okay. You pull up there and it's your child or grandchild,
I think
it gets a whole different ball game then.
You're right. There's a lot of misconceptions about ambulances. A lot of people think it's just you put them in and you take them for a ride.
Yeah,
There's a lot of advanced care that's allotted now, and there's a lot of medicines and things, and the staff is highly trained and monitored. So it's not just a transport anymore. It's a actual evaluation and treatment en route.
Right, it's life saving en route, as you'd say. I tell you what, and I know you probably worked with Tommy Lawson when Tommy was on the ambulance. Of course, I had known Tommy for years, but my son had a wreck down in Sligo, and he and two other guys, and he hit a culvert in a small vehicle going way too fast, and Tommy didn't call me. I don't remember who called me, but anyway, told me what had happened. And they said, oh, he's just had a little accident. They didn't tell me the facts of the accident, which was a good thing.
Correct.
I got there, and it was top to heel there on that road where you get off the interstate and go to the left back there. You know where Steve Crane lives?
Yep.
It's right
I know
there.
what you're talking about.
Okay. Got I mean, there was cars, there were ambulances. I thought I like to have a heart attack when I got there. So I think there might have even been a fire truck there. I don't remember. Lots of light flashing. I had to park at the top of the hill, and I just run down the hill. Well, when I got there, they had all 3 young men on stretchers, and Tommy met me. Of course, he knew my son. My son actually dated his daughter for a while. But he met me, and he was like, okay, now, you're going to have to get a grip, because I was done crying and, what's wrong? And he said, no, we've had to call Life Force. Life Force. It's going to have to take Brian to the hospital because his blood pressure had dropped and they couldn't get it up. And he had a big gash across his head. Well, hell, y'all can't imagine how I was crazy. But Tommy Lawson did more to calm me down. And of course, when they come and got Brian on Life Force, and he said, now, I've got to go to the hospital. No one was in his ambulance. The other 2 boys had already went. And he said, to get my boards, whatever that is. And he said, why don't you can ride in the back. And he let me ride in the ambulance to the hospital, which was a good thing.
Correct.
It was a very good thing. But I will never, like I said, I had known Tommy Lawson for years, but I will never forget how kind he was that morning. It was, that was an experience for me. Don't want to have. My son was fine. He had some major cuts and bangs, and they finally got his blood pressure fixed and what have you. But it was a good ending to a story. But now this was one. If it hadn't been for Tommy, I would have probably went. They'd have probably knocked me out. They might have took a gun from one of the officers and just shot me because I knew I was fixing to get crazy.
But, and it just depends on the emergency, how they react. Everybody's called, no matter how minor it is to say in our eyes, it's still an emergency in their eyes.
Right.
And that's what they look to us for.
Yeah, absolutely. And Tommy was, like I said, he was out there and he done such a great job. Well, I can't say once again how much I appreciate what y'all do.
Thank you for having us.
We appreciate y'all coming. And of course, like I said, I see Dennis and Summer and their kids a lot. And we do appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much.
And we'll be right back.
At Gross Furniture in Trenton, Georgia, you get the savings, the selection, and the satisfaction of getting the furniture you deserve at the prices you want. Come in, relax, and take your time. Our staff can assist you with the entire process, from expert advice to professional delivery. That's because Gross Furniture is local and treats you with honesty. Just north of the Courthouse Square on Highway 11 in Trenton. Gross Furniture, the home furnishing store that offers you more.
Innovation and quality. 2 things you don't normally hear about in a recruitment ad, but you'll hear a lot about innovation and quality when you join the team at Vanguard National Trailer. Vanguard is an industry leader in the production of dry van trailers and composite plate trailers.
And right now, Vanguard National Trailer is hiring energetic and hardworking team members to be assemblers and welders, as well as industrial maintenance for first shift openings.
And you'll work a full 40-hour week in 4 days, which means 3-day weekends. And overtime is available. Working at Vanguard National Trailer has other great benefits too, like paid holidays, paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, and life insurance, plus a 401k plan.
Full-time work, 3-day weekends, available overtime, and great benefits. That's Vanguard National Trailer.
Fill out your application today. Vanguard National Trailer is an equal opportunity employer.
Apply in person today. Starting pay $10 to $14 an hour, depending on position. Vanguard National Trailer Corporation, Highway 11 North, turn beside the Premier Healthcare Center on Vanguard Drive.
Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. At 402 North Cedar Avenue in South Pittsburgh, 4765 Main Street in Jasper, and at 14087 Highway 28 in Whitwell. Providing the highest standard of customer services with a personal touch. Our associates can help you with personal loans, personal lines of credit, a variety of mortgage loans, and more. And we offer real-time internet banking too. See us in South Pittsburgh, Jasper, and Whitwell today. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have lunch or dinner at Guthrie's, home of the original golden fried chicken finger and the best chicken finger sauce in the world. Guthrie's can help you plan your family's meals or get-togethers with bucket specials every Tuesday, those delicious wings on Wednesday, and platters every day of the week. Plus, get sweet tea by the gallon. Remember, Guthrie's has a party room for small gatherings, too. Guthrie's, Highway 136 West in Trenton, home of those golden fried chicken fingers and the best chicken finger sauce in the world.
Guthrie's, no fast food, good food fast.
Blast off.
We're back.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Hey, Ann.
Hey, how are you doing,
Oh,
Zach?
great.
All right.
Long time no see.
I know. It's been like, I don't know, a year, 2 years?
Probably.
Been a while.
But I hear you've got a new venture.
I've got my hands in everything.
I know
It's,
you have. You are way too busy.
Mountain Valley Cleaners. That's right. We opened up in September, and we're located at the old dry cleaning location, Morningstar. And we are trying to keep everybody clean. You know the saying, dirty drawers done dirt cheap. But
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
sounds like a song, doesn't it?
I have a thing about smelling people, so
That
you
could be a country song.
It could be. Dirty drawers done dirt cheap.
Right.
But anyhow, we do dry cleaning. We do alterations. Got a great seamstress.
Oh, really?
Oh my goodness. She used to be a dressmaker, doing wedding gowns and wedding dresses. She is super talented.
That's awesome.
And dry cleaning, laundry service, alterations. Oh, we're renting tuxedos too, and formal wear.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, prom season's coming up.
Now,
so-
are you doing that, the rent and stuff year round?
oh yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you what, my daughter, when she got married, now she didn't rent a wedding dress. I wish she had of. But her bridesmaids rented, and her, she had 2 bridesmaids.
Mm-hmm.
And then she had a little flower girl.
Right.
And they rented the dresses.
We're not doing the dresses. We're just doing the men's tuxes.
Oh, just
and
the men's
suits right
tux.
now. Yeah, we haven't
Well-
gotten into the dresses yet.
Well, they rented her. She rented the dresses in up there on Dayton Boulevard. That place has been there forever. Cooley's or something's the name of it, which saved those girls that was her bridesmaids a bunch of money
Yeah. Oh, sure.
for a dress that's never going to wear again.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you have a wedding coming up and you have at least 5, or well, including the groom, 6, but if you have 5 groomsmen in the wedding party, the groom's tuxedo is free. Our company, which
Whoa.
is Jim's Formal Wear, will give the groom's tuxedo to him for free. Now that's an incentive.
Well, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'd get out and find me. If I just had 4, I'd find me another guy.
Oh,
Put
sure.
Dad in one.
Yeah, just
Absolutely.
add me one to it.
Just add one on there. That's right. But it's a great deal. We have some great tuxedos. They're absolutely fabulous, top of the line. Jim's Formal Wear is nationwide, and they have several different designers doing the tuxedos.
That's great.
If you can't find one at Mountain Valley Cleaners, you can't find one.
You don't need one if you can't find one, right?
That's right. You know, and while I'm here though, I've got to ask you.
No.
You haven't sent in your renewal application for PETA.
I knew you was going to say.
No, what's going on? I thought you were an animal lover.
Well, I'm not a big PETA fan.
not-
No.
not
I
a
know
big
what
PETA
you're
fan.
talking about.
Yeah, people eating tasty animals.
Yeah.
Right?
Zach used to give me a hard time with that one.
I like bacon.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's a major food group.
That's
right?
pretty tasty.
You can
Yeah,
tell this is live
yeah,
TV.
definitely. Yeah, and I've been trying to convince Mike that, you know, chocolate comes from beans. They're cocoa beans.
Oh, that's a
that
health-
makes it a
It's a
vegetable.
health food.
Yeah,
It's a health food.
it's a
It's got-
bean.
yeah, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate.
It's a vegetable because
And
chocolate is a bean.
When you're eating those strawberries coated in chocolate and they drop on your shirt,
Mm-hmm.
you bring it to Mountain Valley Cleaners. We clean it up for you, and you can do it all over again. Nobody knows the difference.
That's exactly right. And I love them strawberries dipped in chocolate.
So what's the
I can
turnaround
promise you.
time? If I bring you my shirt and pants and whatnot, what's your average turnaround? Just, you know, I buy stuff that got to be dry cleaned.
Well, you know, all clothes require all kinds of different types of care, and even an inexpensive shirt or pair of pants or blouse occasionally needs to go to the dry cleaner, and so we're available. If it's a rush job, we can actually do a one-day turnaround. It's a little more expensive because it's got to be prioritized and put into the mix, but usually I ask for a week, and the stuff is back within 3 or 4 days at the most.
Well, I'm going to tell you something about buying clothes that don't have to be dry cleaned. A lot of my clothes aren't dry cleaned, but a lot of my clothes, they say you can wash them, and I still have them dry cleaned.
Oh, absolutely.
For the simple fact,
They last longer.
they last
They do.
much longer, and they look much nicer. I've got some sweaters that I could wash, but when you wash a sweater, first thing it starts hanging.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big fan of dry cleaning.
Well,
Really,
good.
I am.
Dry cleaning is really a great service. It keeps your colors more vibrant, as you mentioned. Material doesn't wear out nearly as much. The washing machine can be really brutal on some
Right.
delicate clothes. And sometimes you just don't look at that tag, with a really fine print inside of that garment, and it's either hand wash or delicate wash or
Right.
dry clean only. But we're there to help you out and take care of your needs.
Now, do you do, like I know a lot of men that work in offices have their shirts done. Do you do shirts?
Yep.
That kind of laundry, still starch and what have you?
Absolutely. We do heavy starch, medium starch, light starch, no starch. Yeah, we do a lot of shirts for the men here in the area. And it's a great deal because if you come in and bring us 6 shirts, you only pay for 5. So we've got a special on that going on right now. So
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you save on that as well. And the services that we get, we send our dry cleaning out to Gordon's Cleaners in Chattanooga, and they have some great facilities.
Yep.
Some really good stuff.
They sure do.
Yeah.
Well, now, we can't talk about the dry cleaning without talking about the chicken.
The little
The
chicken
chicken
coop.
salad.
The little chicken
The
coop.
bacon ranch chicken salad.
No, I've
You like
never
that?
had
That's
it.
It's got bacon in it. I mean,
Well, she does. The Little Chicken Coop is located right next to Mountain Valley Cleaners, and so, the location of the building is right next to Citizens Bank off of Highway 11. If you come around Dora Chris Realty and you get down there, and you'll see the Little Chicken Coop, and then you'll see the dry cleaners. She's only open for lunch, 10:30 to 1:30, Monday through Friday. And she still has her same signature chicken salads that she had when she was at Joe Mama's, doing fruit and walnut chicken salad, the
Oh,
Baja
I love
chicken
that. I
salad.
know the fruit and, oh, Lord, I love
now,
that.
I should've brought
bacon
some.
ranch.
Yes, yes.
What was you thinking?
I don't know. I guess you'll have to invite me back.
No, we will.
Yeah.
We'll
I'd
always invite you back.
The bacon ranch, you got to try it.
I've never
really good.
tried it, and I love ranch, and I love bacon.
Yeah.
So I may have to try that, but I don't know.
I'm not a fruit person. I'm not a
Oh, I
fruit
love
for
that.
dinner person. You know.
See, I like
what?
spicy, so the Baja chicken salad is my favorite.
Yeah, I don't even eat pepper.
Oh, really? Oh, you're missing
Nah.
out. The Baja chicken salad, of course, is pulled chicken breast, and it's got black beans and corn and a Southwest sauce on it. And I've got to add some jalapenos. You got to put that on there.
And bacon.
And throw it on. You can do that too. You could throw some bacon on there. And I might try that. That sounds really good.
It's not a bad idea.
No, I mean, bacon makes everything.
That's what I was
sound
fixing to say, bacon. But I'm going to tell you what, where was I at? Oh, I was at the City Cafe downtown. I wouldn't say the Jersey Boys. Anyway, we stopped there and ate before we went over to see the Jersey Boys. And I got a chicken salad sandwich, and it did have bacon on it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was kind of shocked because the person that's with me, I said, I've never seen bacon on a chicken salad sandwich.
You can't mess up nothing with bacon.
Well, no,
No, that's
bacon's not
right.
going to hurt anything. I'll go along with that, but I'd never had it. But now, I love chicken salad. That's
Well, good.
I
Well, we
really like
deliver at
chicken
the Little
salad.
Chicken Coop when we have the staff. Right now, we're understaffed, and we've had to suspend the delivery service.
Oh, you do deliver?
Well,
Used to.
we're trying to get one more person on board. But we have the call-in service, which really expedites things. You can call 423-645-3808 and call in your order. If you want to take a look at some of the chicken salads, of course, you can look at the Little Chicken Coop on Facebook. We post pictures of the chicken salad and the sandwiches and the wraps all the time. We're doing soup when it's cold. Linda says she doesn't want to do soup if the temperature is above her age. Now, I'm not going to tell you what that is.
We're not touching that one.
No. But she also does, on the warmer days, 2 different pasta salads. She does an Italian pasta salad, which is awesome,
I've had
and the ranch pasta salad.
I've had it,
And
too.
it's got bacon in it.
It does.
Yes, it does. So it's very good.
Now, what was that number, Zach? 423?
Well, the Little Chicken Coop is 423-645-3808. We're open Monday through Friday, 10:30 to 1:30. And the dry cleaner is 706-657-3685. Yeah, I think that's right.
Sounds right.
But we're also on Facebook. You can take a look at some of the different tuxedos that we're offering. Go to Jim's Formal Wear's website. We got a link there, and take a look at the tuxedos. If you have any questions about your dry cleaning or any type of alterations, you can give me a call. I'll give you a price on whatever you might need.
Do you have a night drop box?
For the clothes? No, not yet.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, that alterations is how is that going? Is that going well, or
The word's gotten out. This the lady that is doing our alterations I mentioned earlier used to be a dressmaker, and she did wedding gowns and bridesmaids dresses, and her name's Myrna, and she does such a fantastic job. And the turnaround time with her is just days.
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
it's not weeks. It's days.
that alteration thing is a thing of the past.
Hand.
People don't sew anymore. I've never sewed, so it's nothing new for me. I never
Outside of
sewed.
buttons, no, I'm limited.
I don't even sew buttons on.
I can do buttons.
Hey, now I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this. Should be ashamed to tell it probably, but Bobby's got a pair of shorts that the button come off. I think I've had them hanging for 2 years. I know exactly where the button is.
Oh, bring them to me. I can put a button on.
I can't. I told him.
My
I
friend
said
from Australia, he said, Cheryl, 3 years, and it's still on here.
Mike said he could even put a button on. Well, I
right.
tell you what, when we got married, I told him, I said, I'll cook, I'll clean, I'll do anything, but I said, don't even ask me to pick up a needle and thread.
Yeah.
I don't like it, don't want to do it, have no desire to do
Well,
it.
there's some people that are very talented with a needle and
That
thread.
is a talent.
It is.
It is a talent.
and
It's
a
not
skill set. And
Yeah.
And Myrna, who works for us, is so talented. Not too long ago, she had a lady come in for a fitting. She
Mhm.
bought a dress. It didn't fit her just right, and she's in our fitting room. And when she came out, the dress is torn at the seams, and I'm like, what did you do? She says, oh, I've got to do this. And when the dress came back, it was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
fit her just perfect.
And a lot of people want their clothes to fit like
yeah.
that. You know, they buy something and then the shoulders is off a little bit. They want that pulled up. Now, me, I'll put it on, go on. Don't give it a second thought. But, yeah, it's great to know there's an alteration person here.
Yeah, come on
Yeah, that's
by.
great.
We'll take care of it. She's readily available and does a great job.
Good. That's a good deal. Now, what's the cleaners open? Is it open?
We have Monday through Friday. We're closed on Saturday and Sunday. On Monday and Friday, we stay open later for the guys that are working. We stay open till 6 on Monday and Friday. Open 9 o'clock every day of the week and close on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 4.
Yeah, that worked. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, little shorter days, you know. I'm still the pastor at Liberty Baptist Church.
Well, I was going to ask you if you was still.
Yeah, so I've got some ministry things that are going on in the middle of the week, but
Right.
stay open a little later on Mondays and Fridays.
That's awesome.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Zach,
give us a call. 706-657-3685 is the number for the dry cleaners, and 423-645-3808 for the little chicken coop.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting the chicken coop number. The dry cleaners, I can just come in by,
right.
stop by. Good deal. Well, we appreciate you coming
Thanks for inviting me.
and updating us on all that you're doing. You're always busy.
I try to stay that way. Keeps me out of trouble.
That's exactly what I was fixing to say.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. Yeah.
Keeps me out of trouble.
Keeps the trouble down if you stay busy.
That's right.
Well, I'm thrilled to hear about the lady that does alterations. I'll tell Bobby he can come over and get
Me
his
too. I
pants
just had
hemmed.
had to have 13 pairs of pants hemmed.
Wow.
Well,
I took him to a guy that covers seats.
Oh,
Yeah.
upholstery guy?
Yeah. He said, yeah, I'll do 'em.
I do better than that. We just use some tape on Bobby's. Cause,
Oh, no.
Yeah. He will be thrilled to hear that because Bobby has to get, if they fit him in the waist, then they're too long.
Right.
And so.
And there's always people asking. I see it all the time posting on Facebook.
Well, Bobby's a short guy too, and he don't have long legs, so that will definitely help him out. That we can get rid of that duct tape.
Yeah, absolutely.
Duct tape in the washer don't work real well either, by
No,
the
it
way.
doesn't.
I don't know why. I can't
All
put it
right.
on.
Well, thank you so much, Zach.
Well, thank you very
And we
much.
certainly wish you and Linda the very best.
Appreciate it.
I'm excited about the chicken coop telephone number now. Now I can call over there and order me something and just go pick it
And
up.
we're excited about you coming back again and bringing some.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll
absolutely.
definitely have you back.
No,
when you bring some
I eat
chicken.
over there about every couple of weeks.
I'll have to bring some samples and some of the different chicken
Yeah,
salads. And,
yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I come over there every couple of weeks.
Because,
I
you
love
know, we're people that eat tasty animals.
it. That is so
I eat
funny.
tasty animals too. I tell you, my tastiest animal is chicken.
I am not a vegetarian.
I went to eat the other night with no. Let me tell you something funny. The
Obviously,
Chattanooga Humane Society is having their fundraiser. They have a huge fundraiser, and it's this coming Saturday.
Okay.
And I always go and sit at a table with a really good friend of mine. Her aunt always buys a table. And anyway, she sent me a text, and she said, and why she did this, I don't know. I've been going with them for about 6 or 7 years now. She sent me a text, and she said, "Do you want a vegetarian plate?" I sent back, and the person that's going with me, I said, "Do we look like we eat vegetarian plates?" Right now, if
That's when you needed your PETA.
yeah, that's what it's
right.
exactly right.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got nothing against people that's vegetarians. If that's your choice of lifestyle, that's great. But
No
I don't
barbecue
understand
for me,
it.
right?
No, I just don't think I could.
I don't understand it.
Now, I could probably give up every meat except chicken. I think.
No.
I think I could. I'm not
couldn't
saying I
give up
could.
bacon.
It would be hard to
I couldn't
give
give up
up.
Like
bacon.
turkey bacon.
No, that's not bacon. That's turkey.
No, if you're going to have bacon, you want pig bacon.
Or streaked meat. Like, I like getting just streaked meat and fried up. The saltier the better. Country ham.
Right. Well, listen, before we run out of time.
I guess I can't give up the pig.
At Mountain Valley Cleaners, we're also doing a wash and fold special. 10 items for $10.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it's and not pressing, just wash and fold. Shirts and pants, 5 shirts, 5 pants,
God,
$10.
Can you just fold? I got a good washer and dryer.
Well, I've got people that bring their clean clothes down there for us to iron and then press. So
Yeah.
we'll do anything. We'll work it out with you, one way or the other. We can do it.
Whatever you need, Zach and Linda can do it, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take a quick break, and we will be back in just a second.
All right. Thank you.
A time-tested financial institution equipped with the latest banking technology. The Bank of Dade, with mobile banking to fit your on-the-go lifestyle. Download our latest app today for your iPhone, Android, or tablet to bank on the go. Check your balance, pay bills, make deposits, and keep track of your account anytime and anywhere with the Bank of Dade's smartphone app. Make life easier by using today's most advanced banking technology to your advantage. Call us at 657-6842 or visit on the web at bankofdade.com. Your hometown bank since 1956, the Bank of Dade. Main offices on Highway 11 North in Trenton, and drive-thrus on Highway 11 North and Highway 136 West. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Roscoe Pico Train. I want an all-points bulletin on Comfort Gallery in Kimball. See, they must be up to something. Their trucks are all over. I'm very suspicious activity.
Ooh, I love it, I love it. Possum on a gunbush ship. Gary and all them just good old boys having a big sale, and they deliver free of charge.
Venus, you dipstick. There's no way they're delivering that much furniture. Their trucks are everywhere.
It's because of their great prices and service, Chef. They have cat-napper recliners for $269, new queen mattress sets $299, king-size mattress sets $399, memory foam pillows $19.99, queen-size chairs, sleigh beds $299, lift chairs and adjustable beds also on sale.
Venus, will you hush? I heard all that. I love it, I love it. Check out Comfort Gallery Mattress. And they're having a big sale. They offer free delivery and setup. 6 months same as cash. Ooh, free 1-year layaway and even a no credit check payment plan. I love it, I love it. They're open 7 days a week and accept most major credit cards. Good.
Methamphetamine affects everyone, your neighbors, your friends, and even your family.
Know the signs.
Physical symptoms include you may have extreme difficulty sleeping and even insomnia, and you may lose your appetite.
Know the signs. Please know the signs.
You can seem nervous and anxious and even have paranoia.
Know the signs.
Overheat easily and sweat without even being hot.
Know the signs.
Dilated pupils and even hair loss.
Know the signs.
Hallucinations and delusions. And you can also have tachycardia, which is a rapid heart rate.
Know the signs.
You may have liver damage and loss of skin elasticity.
Know the signs.
You may notice unexplained financial instability and social isolation.
Know the signs.
You may have a false sense of euphoria, coupled with a strong depression and even risky behavior, legal trouble, memory loss, and repeated incarceration.
Please know the signs. Unfortunately, we do.
Cody is so good. He's like, are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Huh? You ready? Huh? We're like,
and then he goes counting it down.
I'm like, go ahead. What is? I know, right? That was a 10-second, 3-second countdown. So I'm going to give a weather update real quick, and then I'm going to talk about the banquet because we had a really big night this weekend. So, all right, I'm going to read this straight from the North Georgia Weather Advisory. Significant severe weather threat today, March the 19th, Monday, March 19th, no other day. Whenever you're watching this is for Monday, March 19th. I don't want to scare nobody. All right, the Storm Prediction Center has upgraded parts of the northwest Georgia to a moderate risk for severe weather. The enhanced risk has also been expanded to include much of North Georgia. Numerous severe thunderstorms are forecast to develop across North Georgia later this evening and overnight. Damaging winds, large hail of 2-inch plus in diameter, and tornadoes are all possible. Some of the tornadoes may be long-lived. Tornadoes may be long-lived and or strong. Below is the updated convective outlook, and be on the lookout. I have another one somewhere, and I don't know where it is right now, that said that we are looking between 4 and 6, and then it was ready just a minute ago. Everything's on my Facebook. While I'm pulling up that other one, let me read this for you too. For Monday night only, again, this is March 19th, Dade EMS will open a weather shelter at Trenton United Methodist Church in the Fellowship Hall. It opens at 6 p.m. for anyone who needs it during the bad weather. Again, this is today only, March 19th, and this is on Monday. So we had some callers calling on the radio worried about where they can go. So Dade EMS will open up the weather shelter at Trenton United Methodist Church at 6 p.m. And I had one on here that had a really good timeline. All right, this is from the Dade County Sheriff's Department. Just finished attending the National Weather Service weather briefing in reference to the potential severe weather outbreak today. What they advise is that our area has been upgraded to moderate risk, which is 4 out of 5 for severe weather. What this includes is higher potential for tornadic activity, higher potential for large hail, 2+ inches, and higher probability for high winds. The first round is anticipated to hit between 4 and 6 p.m. The second round is anticipated between 8 and 11 p.m. The second round is anticipated to be the worst. Our local Torcon is at 6 to 7 out of 10. That means a 60 to 70% chance of a tornado. We are prepared for this, along with the Trenton Police Department, our EMA, and our Road Department, all of which are on standby. If shelters are needed, they will be posted on the Dade County Sheriff's Facebook page. But we did get an update here that Dade EMS will be opening up a weather shelter at Trenton United Methodist Church tonight at 6 p.m.
That's very good. They need to find some way, though, to make sure that gets out as opposed to a Facebook page. Because I am almost certain that probably, if I was guessing...
You wouldn't look on Facebook.
I wouldn't look on Facebook.
I'm sure Patrick Core will announce it for,
Yeah, I'm sure it's on the local. I'm sure the local channels are announcing it. But I would say 70% of the people that watch this show don't do Facebook.
Right. So we're doing all we can to do our part. Let's talk about something positive.
I'm on good. Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell about this real quick before we get on something else. I went down to Rise and Fall Baptist Church last night. They have their Easter program, for lack of a better word. It's singing. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. And it was last night, and it's going to be next Sunday night at 7 o'clock. It starts at 7 o'clock. Oh, my gosh. What a beautiful program they did.
I hear that their programs are always above and beyond.
Oh, I wouldn't miss their Christmas one. And I have been to the Easter one before, but I haven't. I know I hadn't been in a while. And I don't know if they do the Easter one every year, but we went last night. I'm telling you, it is unbelievable, the talent they have at Rise and Fall Baptist Church. Great program. So if you're not busy next Sunday evening at 7 o'clock, go to the program. You will not regret it.
That is awesome. All right, we had our Dade County Chamber Awards banquet this Saturday. Cody's going to throw some pictures up here for us. And here's our table. It was my son and the Dade helper spent about an hour and a half folding napkins.
Yeah, I know about that.
I just thought it would look cute if they looked like something.
Very cute.
These have real names. I don't know what they're called. I call them a duck and a bird.
Works for me.
So, all right, Cody. That is Shannon and Larry Blum. She's the owner of Uncle Laird's. We had a green screen set up. They were Green Acres.
He looks like David Letterman from this distance.
He really does. He really does. But we had a green screen set up for anyone that wanted a picture made. You got your picture made with the Hollywood banner slid up behind it. And there's the red carpet. So everyone who won an award got to walk the red carpet.
Now, where'd you get that carpet?
Showtime Rental.
Oh, okay. That's right.
So I thought it was a cute little touch.
That is cute.
You know. And then, of course, there's Shannon going to get her award. Shannon won Small Business of the Year.
And I was so glad that she won that because she is so involved.
Heart and soul.
And she does so much over there to make special soups and special desserts.
Yes, yes. And then right there in front is Matt Mayfield, Citizen of the Year.
And his daughter, Josie.
And that was so deserved.
Oh, yeah.
God love him. He gets nominated for something every year, and he finally took one home. So,
well, Matt does a lot. Ooh,
looky there.
Ooh.
Looky there.
I know those two ladies.
Uh-huh.
So, we were the nonprofit of the year.
Nonprofit of the
thank
year.
everyone so
How'd
much
you like
for
the
that.
trophies this year?
Those was nice.
Let
me tell you something funny. My granddaughter, before I left the house, she said, Nana, if you win, can I have your trophy? I said, I'm thinking just a little trophy. And I thought, I said, yeah, probably, maybe. We'll see. Well, when I seen that, I thought, oh, no, she's not getting that. So I don't know what y'all was going to do with the little Oscar things on the table, but you're minus one.
No, I got plenty. You're welcome to them.
No, I took one home with me. I gave it to her, yeah.
Awesome.
When I got home.
That's her trophy.
Yeah. When I got home, she said, Nana, let me see your trophy. Let me see what you got. So I showed it to her. And I said,
There's Matt Mayfield's.
But you're not getting this one. So I gave her the little Oscar, and she was happy with that.
Theirs were 9-inch. And then, of course, Bill O'Neill, they got the 11-inch. So that was finally, we were done. Clean floors and a mop bucket. That's all that was left. So there's a few more here. Now, I had 120 set up. I planned on 80 because that's about what RSVP'd.
Well, you always get more than RSVP.
Right. So I planned on 120. I think we had 160.
Ooh, that's great.
And you know as well as I do, that's about it.
That's all you're getting in that building.
That's about capacity. So there is the Dade helper. He opened the door. He mopped floors. He helped put out plates. He helped take drinks. He helped fold napkins. He helps clean up. And he does this for free, folks. So if there's stuff you need done around your house, if you know an elderly couple that can't do some stuff around the house, your Dade helper. And then again, there is Shannon and Larry, and they were Green Acres. It was a night at the movies, so a lot of people dressed up. I was the Wicked Witch. And I had the hat and everything, and somebody said, Cheryl, they said, now what are you? I said, I'm the Wicked Witch. I said, but now when I take the hat off, I'm still the Wicked Witch.
And when I take all the other stuff off, I'm still the Wicked Witch.
So I think overall it was a success. Will Garrett did an excellent job, I think, with the food. I love the chicken star. Did you get to eat?
Yeah.
Okay, great. We had like 3 or 4 that just got a vegetable plate because, like I said, we were just really overwhelmed. Shannon did bring truffles for all the plates and water and a bag of popcorn.
Oh, did she bring the water?
Yeah, that was the water she sells at the store. So.
Oh, really?
It was great. I can't thank everybody enough that helped participate. Also nominated, or who won, Ingalls for Corporation of the Year.
Yes, they did, and I was about as proud of that as I was about the one I got.
Every town needs a Dwayne Moon. They really do, and I'll stand behind it 100%. He knows by name probably 90% of his customers.
He does, and he is.
And I would say 100%, but the last 10% of those are linemen that change every 15 weeks.
He does a good job in that store. Dwayne's a good guy.
He puts his heart in it.
You'll never hear Dwayne say a bad word about anybody or anything. You'll never see Dwayne on Facebook bashing.
Always a smile.
Anybody. Always a smile.
Dr. Jan Harris was nominated as Educator of the Year. Small business, nonprofit, citizen, and Bill O'Neill, John Bradford, and Reese Fawcett.
And I'm going to tell you what
the roast.
The roast. Oh, it was great. It was great.
It was Bobby and David and Sarah did a great job.
David Bailey's was priceless.
He needs to go on the road.
His was priceless. He did such a good job.
And y'all, it's posted on the Dade Chamber Facebook page if you get a chance to go back and listen to it. But it's done with my phone, so you'll just really have to pay attention. But he concentrated on John's marriage advice.
It was great. And for everybody out there that knows Johnny Bradford, and I don't know if anybody in Dade County, unless you've just recently moved here and
the big cheese of the office.
I'm telling you what, he is a good man. He's a great man.
Thank y'all to everybody that made it a success. We got more things coming up. Just keep an eye on our Facebook page and keep an eye out here. Listen to me on the radio, and we'll keep you updated. I think we're about... Are we done?
40 seconds over. Oh, Cody, you should have told us.
See you next week.
You've been watching Around Town on KWN Community TV Channel 7. The views and opinions on tonight's program are not necessarily those of staff nor the management of KWN Community TV Channel 7 and Dade County Broadcasting Incorporated. Join us every week for another edition of Around Town on KWN TV 7.